Hello everyone, my name is Gracie and welcome to episode 6 of this Let's Play of Nine Kings. We're going to go back in and give another shot to the King of Greed today, since I failed to show you what can really be fun about the King of Greed. So let's go on into a new run, head on over to King of Greed, and then we do have a perk to spend. Starts with +1 vault card, +1 free shop purchase per rank. Start with +20 gold per rank. Let's get the vault card. That'll pay dividends, literally. And what difficulty are we on? So I've beaten it on Squire and Knight. I think we can. I think I might be able to do Lord. We might have to get a little bit lucky. Hopefully we're not fighting Blood, because Blood seems to yeah, there we go. Blood seems to kick the crap out of this character because of how fast their units are. So let's get the palaces. Insta-kills things. I have heard that you want to look for golden enemies, and it will make them... sorry, what am I trying to say? They will give you gold, but the auto will not work that way, so I'm not sure how that works. Start with the dispenser. We'll get that going quickly here, and then I would love to play vaults, but it's too dangerous to not have any units, so I'm going to go ahead and put out the thief. I might put the thief somewhere over... Yeah, I want to get attack speed and then also damage. So let's put the thief there, and then let's plop a vault in the back here. Oh yeah, there we go. Gold gives a golden enemy. Interesting. Here's a beacon. We want that right away. There we go. We want the attack speed to get absolutely nuts. There we go. I'm going to turn this back on to auto, because at this point it's going by too quickly. Mycelium. Is this good for me? We're fighting nature, and who is the other one? I can't remember. This could be interesting. The poison vial doesn't work on... This is considered a tower. Interesting. Does this work on towers? It does. Troops and constructions. I think I'd really like to have mercenaries there, though, is the only thing. So I think I'll just grab a palace here. We'll go ahead and upgrade the vault, because money equals DPS from this turret thing here. It's another palace. All active troops gain 2 stacks of Midas Touch. Summons are stronger, doubles critical damage. This one has a crit chance. These ones have a high crit chance. Let's get that one. This one would be more helpful if I had a second troop out, but I don't, so I'm not going to do that. I do have 1 stack of it. I'll go ahead and put that on. I want money early. Lots and lots of money equals DPS. There's the Merc. Put them out, you can start getting attack speed buffs. And we have nature. Maybe we'll get a forest. We didn't get a forest. We did get poison. I might re-roll. We got a boar. Interesting. We could have little boars on... Little guys on boars. It's too expensive to roll again. We'll take the boar. We'll think about it. The prophet has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Peacetime doubles the HP card on the target plot. So that wouldn't be terrible to have the boar on there, because it will double in health. I'll go ahead and give it a try. We'll see what happens. Perhaps we'll get more boar cards. Beacon. Getting more and more units, and they're attacking faster and faster. This is already up to 1.5 attack speed. That's a pretty good start for that. Here's the forest. Now, we don't get an expansion until here. Clone. We also have a shop coming up. I'm going to grab the clone. Time to wage war against another king. I don't really want... I guess this one, because we can get the quarry. And I will go ahead and clone this. I want more money, and then we do need to get that dispenser up soon, as fast as like higher level. But obviously, it's attacking rather quickly already. Yeah, so if I do it manually, I get more money. Very interesting. I have 2 palaces. So we'll just grab this just in case we're able to get an extra one of those. So this one should have higher attack speed, yeah. Procreate. Cauldron. Destroy target plot forever automatically triggers a royal council. That's interesting. We could destroy this plot. Very interesting. Or I could buy another one of these, because if I can get a third one, we can level up everything. These ones aren't really great. I'll do 1 reroll. Dispenser. And another one of these. Okay. So we spent a lot of money, which will mean we'll lose some of our mercenaries, but so we don't need to play that card. So we want to play 1, 2. I could also play an extra. See, I wish I had another beacon slot, but I've used it up. I think I'll just do this. So we lost a bunch of mercenaries, but everything's quite strong now. This went from 1 to 3 this turn. Shooting 3 times per second. There's another beacon. Oh, mortgage. We can destroy this plot. Get a bunch of money. A whole lot of money, actually. Look at that. Oh my god. 7 attacks per second. So this is what I wanted to show you guys in that first episode where I played Greed, is this thing gets ridiculous. I had it up to, what was it, like 6,000 attacks per second in one of my games. It was pretty stupid. That was incredible. Incredible, incredible. 1% damage whenever any plot levels up. Percent damage. Unit's first hit is always critical or a converter. I don't know. I don't know on that one. The thieves seem to be doing a fair bit for me, and they're only tier 2. Maybe we'll make them critical, because they're going to jump in the back line and they can just assassinate things with their crits. Oh yeah, and crits do double damage. So it doubles the critical. Whatever critical damage is, it doubles that damage. So I don't know if it's 50% or what. Let's make a spot next to the boars so I can try to get a forest there to start buffing them. So let's go ahead and precision these guys, and then we'll probably add 9 units to the stack. So they should jump to the back and just obliterate. Kind of hard to tell what's happening. Turn that down a little bit. Procreate. For each 1% HP it has, increase the rider's stats. Or procreate, we could get like a whole crapload of thieves in there. The boars, leveling them up would probably add health to them. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to focus on the thieves. We have a lot of cash. Hell yeah, dispenser. Whew, that's a lot of attack speed. Holy moly. Defenders, lab rats. Don't really want these. Merchant's cards cost half the price. Your buildings apply their effects one more time. That's going to be great because it's going to add attack speed an extra time. Let's grab that one. So yeah, we're already, yeah, if we can get this up to like 1 time a second, that would be really, really fun. These are going to double in health, and then people can mount them. But these are the real damage dealers. These are just extras that will add to these guys' stats. For each 1 HP it has, increased the rider's stats by 1%. So this is 30% right now. So whoever mounts these boars gets 30% stats. So mathematically, I don't know if it's better to have just more thieves or to add more boars for things to ride on. I really don't know. Let's add some boars, and we'll see if that helps out. Because obviously the boars aren't doing much damage, but that's because they're getting mounted by units, and then they're going in and just slaughtering things. So I'm guessing that they're contributing quite a bit to the DPS here of the thieves, but it's hard to tell. So we do have we still haven't gotten a forest. When this troop kills, there's a 2% chance to receive gold. We don't have one in our hand at the moment. We do have 1 stack of Midas Touch on them. But we also want to get them to tier 3. I think that's probably the right way to go, but it's hard to say. Because they're doing really great right now, but this is going to scale basically infinitely and slightly exponentially. Because every time it gets that buff of 1%, it's 1% of the current. So it's just going to go up and up and up. Earthworks. Now that's interesting, because we could unlock a plot essentially for free. A couple of plots. Peacetime. So there we go. So these guys have double health. So they're going to add 60% stats to these thieves now. That could be quite good. Let's pop that out, and then I'm going to probably just rebuild it right away. Okay, so we're making tons of money. We've got lots of mercenaries in here. Tons of mercenaries. So this thing is getting pretty crazy. 30 attacks per second is absolutely nuts. Midas Touch or another vault. Sure. Let's just build another vault. Screw it. Let's just get even more gold. Wait, is this applying its effect? I'm not sure. Something's fucky with how much gold these are making, though. And I'm here for it. Quarry, absolutely. Absolutely we want the quarry, because that's going to increase damage to this guy over time. Towers and base. Now, this is an insta-kill, so it doesn't matter, but this guy, see, the damage isn't really going up, but we want the damage to be going up. So we're going to plop that, probably over here, just in case we want something there. So now as it's attacking faster, it's also getting more damage, which is important. Look at it just mowing everything down. Incredible. Love that building. Sorry, this is how I won my very first run ever, was the dispenser. Just, I was playing as the king of nothing, and it offered me a dispenser. I was like, okay, and then it's crazy. So fun. Still haven't got a forest for these guys, unfortunately. Let's slap a building slot here. And then I'll go ahead and put the concubator here just in case we get a couple more. Can also always mortgage it later. God, the rounds last no time at all. Here's my forest. So that'll buff the boar's health, which will in turn buff the thieves' stats. Their health and damage are the same. Interesting. Right, because that scales at the same rate. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All active troops gain 2 stacks of Midas Touch. Your buildings apply their effects one more time. Yes, that one. Oh my god, that's so fun. Are you guys seeing this? Look at this. We're up to 168 attacks per second. Holy moly. Good stuff. Good heckin' stuff. Let's Give that a roll and procreate. And that would add, I could add a lot of models to the boars. Because they're, again, they're percent buffing these thieves by 70%. So the thieves that are on boars are like hitting like trucks. Mercs could be upgraded. We do have another. We can get another vault. Let's do it. We can make peace with an enemy king. Well, we'd like to get more of those. It's probably progress. We still have the opportunity to find the clone to finish that up. So let's make peace with the king of progress. We'll find clone from here, and then we'll be able to finish that up. Hopefully, let's get another vault. There we go. Money. This is so much fun. I've heard that you can get the attack speed of this building up so much that it basically just like bugs out the game, which I think is really funny. Do I want to hold out for an incubator or a concabulator, or do I want to just play more stuff? I can't play another palace. I don't really want an executioner. I think I'll just upgrade it just in case. I'm about to have a shopping spree. And my first card is free, I think. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. I could buy a trebuchet. There's another Earthworks card. So if I say got rid of this forest, I would unlock more plots. Or this thing. There's a clone card to finish that. Oh, my first thing isn't free. Did I already buy something? I must have. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I thought it would maybe be the first one of each shop, but looks like that's not the case. So what do we want the most? Now, overinvest can increase the stats of a tower by 15%, so that's definitely worth it. Clone. These are effectively the same for me at the moment. I don't really need more plots. I need, grab a wild card and a procreate. And let's save our cash because it's making mercenaries. So let's overinvest. So this guy here is 698 attacks per second. Bam. Now we're up to 803. Disgusting. Trebuchet will help out quite a bit because its attacks, its damage will go crazy here. And it shoots a lot of projectiles. I'd love to get another beacon here next to it, but we are we're going to win fairly soon. This is a trash card. So let's see, there are 36 of those and 36 of those. So I don't need to procreate. I guess I would procreate the thieves. Not sure. Could also just level, I could actually just level this up. Level up target plot. Because more boars equals more percent. Or more health on the boars is more percent increases to these guys. And then we'll procreate. Now, this doesn't work if you procreate on the mercenaries. It does not work. They exist only as your gold divided by 15, rounded down, plus 1. You can't add members to it any other way, as far as I've found. So let's procreate just the thieves then. Get 40 thieves in a single plot. Hey, I got it. That's a fun achievement. Goodness. I can procreate the boars now and have them be even again. Obviously, some of the mercenaries are jumping on boars, so I guess I could always just have more boars than mercs or thieves. Woo! Whoa, they're fast too. They are real fast on those boars. These guys are level 2. I am gonna get another slot, so let's. It's a little late for the beacon, but although I could put it here and it would hit this tower again, which is becoming disgustingly fast. But this is probably a bigger buff since we're running out of time. I think I'll still put it there. So we'll overinvest on this puppy here. So he's up to 2,265 attacks per second. There we go. Now he's up to 3,221 attacks per second. The only thing holding it back is its targeting speed, I think. I've had these cards in my hand for like 20 rounds. Oh my god, incredible. Orchard, Poison Vial, Elf. I don't want these. Has this been upgraded? No, these are not what I want. Adjacent troops. Oh yeah, they only get mounted by the thieves, that's right. So let's get poison, I guess. Thieves' attacks are always critical strikes. Oh, well I put a precision on them, but I guess that's not a waste. They'll just crit. Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, let's do it. Scimitars, poison vials on them, so they're going to crit and put poison on things. This will be interesting. And crit damage is doubled, so they're just doing whatever critical damage is, plus 50, plus 100%, and then that's doubled. So they're just doing ridiculous amounts of damage at all times. Really, really cool. This thing does nothing compared to this. Ooh, boy. 200s of damage I'm seeing popping up. That's really quite a lot. This is another vault. Hell yeah. Okay, so we've got mercenaries, ballistas, trappers. I don't need any of these things. No, these are just units that I do not need at all. Yeah, these do nothing for me, really. Let's just leave. I don't need anything. Vault. More money. Oh my gosh. 211. I think it must be this tower doing that, right? I'm not sure. Procreate. So we got 45, 45. So we'll procreate the thieves first. All right, here we go. I wonder how fast I'll take down the champion. How fast is this attacking? Oh, four insta-kills per second. That's nuts. Guess we might as well get a wall. Just in case. I don't think anything's going to get through, but if it does, this gun will take him out. Wall. I do not want this. I'd rather just buff the... So this guy's up to... I'm sorry, does that say 66,000 hits per second? Oh, okay. I might be killed him. Oh my god, that's so funny. I just want to see the stats on that. Yeah, and I can now pay for plots. Yeah, if you continue. I'm gonna end the run just because I want to get the perk points and stuff. But I just wanted to show off to my friends that are playing this. We like showing each other our builds and stuff. Oh my god. I'll take a screenie of that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let's quit out of the run so we can see the progression here. It only took us a lot less time. Relatively same number of units. Collected a lot of money. A heck of a lot of money. We got up to level 4. All right, so we're done with that one. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series so far. Let me know which of these kings you think is the most interesting so far in the comments. I'd be interested to hear. Again, I'm dying to know what these two are going to be, and I can't wait for them to come out just because that's going to add so much. Like, it's going to be exponentially more strategic options because any of these kings could then be paired with any of these plus any of the old ones, and there's going to be all sorts of new and interesting things that can happen, and I can't wait. So like and subscribe, check the link below for my Patreon, and I'll see everybody in the next episode.